So here's an example of how Microvellum can be used to address face frame cabinetry, and this one specifically with a single part MDF face frame. So we'll start here with a new room. And in our cabinet library, we have a full selection of both face frame and frameless cabinets. So here, if we go to our face frame library, we'll just throw in a one door base to start with, and just place that at a point here. And so on this cabinet, we have the ability to control all the details of the face frame as far as what type of construction it is. So in this case, I've chosen a routed bead face frame, so we can do just a square face frame with the edge. In this case, we'll put the bead on there. We can do a radius, and that could be customized with additional moldings and options for those face frames as well. So here we can see our face frame overlays as far as where we're lapping this cabinet. So we've made everything flush to the inside of our case here, and we've got our style and rail widths for those that we can control and set the details for. So when we go draw that, we can see we've got our face frame drawn here with our cabinet and our MDF door inside of that, and so all of that can be designed and machined inside of Microvellum. So if we want to see exactly how that's going to come through into the CNC, we can just grab that part. So here's our one-piece face frame, and here we can see we've got a cutout, and then we've got two passes for the beaded frame. And there's a detail of our beaded frame there, so you can see we're coming in with a veining bit in order to cut that bead profile into the MDF. So we can use that same application for a single cabinet or for a multi-carcass starter. So here we have a category of product starters, and those are just openings that we can use. And in this case, we're going to use a multi-carcass to use individual boxes with one large face frame on the face. And so inside of this product, we can specify as many different bays as we want. So we can do something like 108 9-foot face frame if we have the material for that. And we'll say that it's got 4 different bays, and we can come in and specify in each of those bays what the detail that we want to have in there. So if we say we'll go with a 3-drawer with 1 rail in the first bay, and the second one we'll say it's a single door with some adjustable shelves. Our third bay we'll say it's going to be we can choose any of the options here. So we'll say this is a 2-door sink face with a false front and 1 rail in between. And we'll put some adjustable and fixed shelves in there. And then in our last one, we'll say we can put in some 3 to 4 with a rail there. And so we can go ahead and draw that cabinet. And so there we can see we've got our cabinet drawn with all of the face frame components, with the individual rails or 1 rail between a couple of drawer fronts, all the details in there. And this is still fully parametric as well. So if we look at that and want to adjust our opening sizes, we can come in and do that as well. So if we say we're going to go and make this a 30-inch bay, this one door will make an 18-inch opening. The third one will make a 36, and we'll just make that whatever's left there. And so maybe a little bit, we'll make this a 30. I'll just calculate that again, and that looks good. So then we can go ahead and draw that. And so there you can see our updated cabinet with our full one-piece face frame there, so we can have a look at exactly how that's machined and the details around that particular piece, and give us all the details we need for that face frame. And so then we can take that and process it out for manufacture as well. So we can do that by creating a work order from our products here. So we'll process those out. And so here we've got our processing center with all of our parts and materials. So you can see we've got our MDF doors as well as our MDF face frame. So we'll just apply processing stations to all those and process those out. And so if we want to look at our nests, we can open that drawing. And there we have all of our cabinet parts ready machined, as well as our MDF face frames and doors. So there we can see we've got our face frame for that single door cabinet, and then here's our face frame for the series of boxes, as well as our MDF doors ready to machine.